Hi guys, myself with today's video we shall see the problem on LeetCode. Add two numbers. So you are given two non-negative integers representing two non-negative integers, and the digits are stored in the reverse order in the linked list, and each of their nodes containing a single digit. Add two numbers and return sum as the linked list. So you may assume that two numbers do not contain any leading zero except the number zero itself. So what they mean is they're given a linked list, two numbers over here, that is 342 and 465, and they're represented in the reverse order. It is 243 and 564 as a linked list. What we need to do is we have to add these numbers in the linked list itself and return the result. So, if this 342 and 465 given, first we start adding from in its place 2 plus 5, that is 7. So, if you observe their reverse, right? So, 2 and 5 are in the beginning, next 4 and 6, then 3, 4 are at the end. So, they're given us reverse and linked list so that we can start adding from the beginning of the linked list itself. That is the units place. 2 and 5 are the units place, right? So we get the answer 708, which is apparently 807 is the number. And how do we add? See, 2 plus 5, that is 7. 4 plus 6 will be 10. So in that 0 we keep over here, units place. Then 1 will be carried as a carried to the next sum. That is 1 plus 3 plus 4 will be 8. So this is the linked list which we need to return. And what are all the cases which we need to look into is, in this case, both the linked lists are of same length, and we need to take into account the carry as well. But there are cases where the linked lists are not of same length. So in this case, the linked list, this is of length 7 and here it is of length 4. In such case, still 4 length, okay. Shorter, shorter of both the linked list length can be added directly, 4 and 4 till here. But here the remaining 3, whatever is there, that we have to look for the carry if present or not from here. If that is present, we keep on adding the carry. After adding the carry also, we will have one more case to handle that I'll tell you in the given example. So let's take into this example. This example consists of all the possible test cases over here to handle the situations. So initially you have two linked lists, 2637 and 578. That is apparently 9362 is the number and 875 is the number. And we should start on adding from here, right? So as I said, one variable we need to have is carry, and let's initialize it to 0. So once you have carry that is initialized to 0, you start adding the numbers in the linked list. And one more thing which we need to observe, you cannot directly add the numbers 2 plus 5, that is yeah, before that, I'll tell you to store the numbers, some of the numbers of the linked list, we have to create another linked list, of course. So let this be H1 and H2 because in the problem they're given L1 and L2. So this will be H1, this is H2, and one more list will create L3 that will have a head called H3 node. L3 is a node, and we still have a first pointer that is H3. So once you have this, you cannot just do h3 dot next equal to h1 dot val plus h2 dot val plus carry also. This is not possible. Why? See, this is of integer type, but this is a node. So the data types are incompatible here. So that's why what we need to do is we have to create. So we have to create a variable called num and store this h1 dot val plus h2 dot val plus carry. Because in this case, if you see 2 plus 5, that will be 7. So next, what we have 6 plus 7 will be 13. So 3 over here. So this is 13, right? 3 will be over here. So 1 will be carried to the next sum. Oh, it will contain 1. So 1 plus 3 plus 8 will be 12. So in 12, 2 will be in this node in its place. and 1 will be carried to the here. So this will be 1 plus 9 will be 10. So yeah, this is 0. And again you have one more carry left. So that should be added as a, this one carry has been added as a new node. Now this is the answer. You added 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 6 is 13. 3 over here, 1 carry. Then 8 plus 3 plus 1 is 12. So 2 over here, 1 carry. 1 plus 9 is 10. 0 over here and 1 carry as a new node. So all the cases which we need to handle here is, so until you have both h1 dot l, h1 and h2 not equal to null, both h1 and h2, all is not equal to null, that is still 3 and 8, both h1 and h2 not equal to null. Keep on adding the numbers. So while adding the numbers, h1 plus h2 dot val plus carry. Initially carry is 0. So h1 plus h2 dot we add it to a number. So in that, if a number is given, let's say 13, 13 modulus 10 will give you 3 and 13 by 10 will give you 1, which you know already. So this is unit space and this is the carry. So this is for the node and this is carry. So we have to compute carry. So I'll just erase this. Carry will be equal to num by 10 and 3 is a new node, right? So what we need to do, we have to create a new node, list node called new node, create a new node, let's say n equal to new list node of num modulus 10. So new node will be created containing this num modulus 10, that is 3, and carry will be 13 by 10. Once you have this, again check whether h1 h2 is not equal to null. Yeah, they are not equal to null. Then again here. So from here, once it, what happens is when you go to next iteration over in this step, h1 is not equal to null, but h2 is equal to null. So you have to write same these conditions for h1 and h2 again. So if h1 separate while condition if h1 is not equal to null and another separate condition if h2 is not equal to null, there will be no left over in both one of these being plus. So if h1 is not equal to null, again same procedure. So in this case we need not to add h2 for the num. So num will be just h1 dot var plus carry. But here we have added h1 plus h2 plus carry. But here h1 dot val plus carry. Here it will be if h2 is not equal to null, then h2 dot val plus carry. Then remaining will be same. List node you create num modulus 10 you do carry num by 10 you do. Then again check h1 is not equal to null, h2 is not equal to null. So yeah, after this both h1 and h2 will not be equal to null when you come this function. But you have one carry, right? So after this, this and this, again check if carry is greater than 0. If carry is greater than 0, that is greater than 0, then again create a new node, list node equal to new node. So in that add carry. That's it. So at last you return L3 dot next. That is the list we have created. So I'll explain the procedure again. We need to take count of the carry. So until both h1 and h2 are not equal to null, so add all h1 plus h2 plus carry. Then the number will be equal to number modulus and you add that in you know, and carry will be num by 10. So next again h1 h2 until here that is okay. Then check whether h1 is not equal to null. Head 1, that is any nodes left in the linked list 1. If that is the case, then you again perform the addition with the carry. Then again check either of these will be true. Both of them cannot be true. So if h1 is not equal to null, then this will be performed. So h2 will not equal to null will not happen. So otherwise h2 not equal to null will happen and h1 not equal to null will not happen. So one after this, at last you have to check if again any carries left on, then add a new node and add carries. So at last written L3 node next. So okay, we will code this list node L1 equal to let's say H1 equal to L1 and list node H2 equal to L2, and we have to create a new linked list. So let's name it as list node L3 let it equal to new list node. So we have created a new linked list. So for that H3 we will assign. So list node H3 equal to L3. So while okay we will have carry also int carry equal to 0. So while H1 not equal to null and H2 not equal to null. At first create a number integer number equal to h1 dot val plus h2 dot val plus carry. So now we have to create a new node again to add a units place number. So list node, let's name it as new node equal to new list node. What it will contain num modulus 10, and we have to create carry as well. So carry will be equal to num by 10. So once you created this, now h1 equal to h1 dot next. Similarly, h2 equal to h2 dot next. Similarly, h3, yeah, here you have to write. You have to assign that to h3 dot next. So h3 dot next will be equal to new node. Whatever new node you have created, we have added to the h3 dot next append. So now h3 equal to h3 dot next. So after this, there are chances only any one of the linked lists still have node. So while h1 not equal to null, again check it. So same code, but we need not have h1 here, h2 here, and yeah, h2 dot next also not. Again, same code for h2 dot null as well. In this case, we need not to keep this h1 dot val. And after all this, we have to check if carry is present. If carry is greater than 0, then what we need to do? Again, create a new node. List node, new node equal to new list node of carry and append that to h3 dot next. So at last, return L3 dot next. That is a list which we have created. If you understood the problem, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. We'll come up with the other video next session. Until then, keep learning. Thank you.